Hi, are you a virtual assistant, online business manager, project manager who wants to make more money in your business but is wondering how to do that without having to work 24/7? I'm going to share with you two strategies that you can implement immediately, separately, or combined for best results. Before I do so, let me introduce myself. My name is Sarah Oblak-Spiker. I'm a business success strategist and performance mentor for work-from-home women entrepreneurs. Many of them are actually moms. I'm a mom of two little ones. And my clients are running their online-based businesses. They provide services and are on a mission. They're determined to build out their businesses and are not willing to sacrifice their family lives doing so. So the two strategies I'm going to share with you today will hopefully allow you to increase your cash flow in your business without having to work 24/7, without having to even increase your workload as it is. So if you're ready, let's do this. Before we start, I want to make sure that we have our bases covered. What do I mean by that? Before you do any up-leveling, any changes, anything in your business, you have to understand three things. First thing, you have to understand your numbers. You have to know your numbers. No excuses, no way around it. Trust me, I tried to ignore that part for a long time, and you know what happened? It was month by month, paycheck by paycheck. Why literally, even as a business owner, paycheck by paycheck, not knowing what's gonna happen next. It's not a pretty place to be, trust me. Second, you have to understand what your workload is and what your capacity is. So let me explain. Starting with the numbers. Expenses and revenues. What's going out, what's coming in. Not just month by month. Every single day. That's the only way that you can actually set the goals, achieve the goals, exceed the goals, and set new goals. That's the only way that you can actually plan for the future in your businesses and reinvest back into your business. Otherwise, like I said, it's just day by day, having a hobby, quite literally. Workload and capacity, they pretty much go hand in hand. But what I mean by workload is knowing what your billable time is that you're spending in your business, what you can actually bill your clients for, and the workload that is required for you to run your business. Admin, marketing, bookkeeping. I know you're wearing a lot of hats, and that's gonna be a topic of the second strategy actually coming up in a couple of moments here. Capacity in the meantime, you know, it's not what currently is, but what could potentially be. And that means understanding where your limitations are, where your boundaries are, where your family dynamics is, what your family needs are, and what time is in your schedule allocated to your business. That includes billable and non-billable. I'm a huge advocate in business not tapping into family time and family time not tapping into business. That's my point of view. That's how I run things. That's what I help my clients with. So if you want to do the same, these two strategies are for you. So strategy number one, up-level your services and stop trading dollars for hours. Yes, listen, I can hear you right now. You're arguing with me. But Sarah, I'm not trading dollars for hours. I am billing my services based on projects and I have retainer clients. Fantastic. Congratulations. But let me ask you this. How did you come up with prices for those services? Chances are, and if you didn't, I'm super happy that you didn't, but chances are that you sat down, thought about how much time it's going to take you to complete those projects, to support those clients with the retainer requirements, and you attached your price based on your going rate, right? See, you're still trading dollars for hours. So let me show you something. Let me share with you something. In the industry that we're talking about, online service-based industry, you have probably heard many times, and you're probably using it as well, the marketing phrase of, I'm going to save you time, I'm going to save your money, that's why you're hiring me for. You know, I've been there myself, I know how it goes. It's very hard to attach a price to that. And it's very hard to sell services based on just that. So here's a little trick. Let's say that you are providing administrative services, that you are providing technical support to your clients, right? you go beyond the I'm going to save you time and I'm going to save you money, because now you can translate the amount of time that you save to your clients and say, for example, you know what? Instead of having time to have 10 conversations, sales conversations a month, I'm creating a time for you that you can have 10 sales conversations per week. I'm giving you a chance to quadruple your sales. Then the next question becomes, how much is each client worth to your clients? This is the information you can leverage to attach the value to your services. Same goes when you're, let's say, a virtual business manager, or when you handle client relations, you schedule sales calls for your client's behalf. What do? Well, you put your client in front of their ideal clients. You fill up your client's schedule with his or her ideal prospects. Again, you help them increase their sales. Now, there's a fine line between expanding those benefits and saying, now I'm gonna help you create the lifestyle that you want. I'm gonna help you create flexibility and freedom. So it's gonna be your judgment to know where to draw that line. But what I'd like to illustrate here is the value that you provide to your clients and how to translate that value into your pricing. So that's how you stop trading dollars for hours. What does that also mean is, now that you provided value-based services, you can up your rates. I know it sounds scary sometimes, but exactly that's what you do. You can make double the money with the same amount of work on your end because you understand the value. But you can't just slap a zero on it and go with it. You have to justify it with the results you're getting. So let's be clear on that. Any questions? Please let me know. Strategy number 2, become the CEO of your company. It sounds so simple, but let me tell you, it's not as simple as it seems. There are 4 steps to how to do that. Elimination is step number 1. What does that mean, elimination? Well, you can start eliminating many things that you do currently that no CEO should be doing in their business. When we were talking about bookkeeping and admin and marketing and sales and everything else in between, start eliminating that. If you're not ready to do just that, then let's take a look into services that you're providing. Take a look at what services are not as lucrative as you'd like them to be. What services are not generating enough profit margins. What services not even selling. And cross those off your list. Start eliminating, start decluttering. Second part is automation. Probably automation inside out. If you're a techie type of person, that's probably what you're hired for by your clients. So let me tell you, what are you automating in? What's automated in your business? The saying of cobbler's kids are always without shoes or something like that? Well, chances are you can automate much more than you already are. Number 3, streamlining. Streamlining and elimination in many ways go hand in hand, but let me give you an example of what I mean by streamlining. I'm going to go out of limb here and I'm going to guess that the way you engage your clients goes something like this. You hop on a call with them, discovery, free consultation call, whatever you call it, and you discuss what they need, the services that you can provide to them. Oh, it sounds great. They say, can you provide me with a proposal? Sure. You go back to your office, you sit down and you spend hours and hours and hours crafting that customized proposal. You send proposal over, 2 things can happen. They either request some changes and you go back to the drawing board, you make those changes and you can go back and forth on that for many more hours. Or if it's not accepted, they decline it and you just wasted all those hours of your work. So streamlining that process ties in the second step of signing up your clients, which means signing a contract. So just imagine having your contract and proposal in one document and going even a step further, eliminating creating proposal altogether. Imagine being on a call with your clients and having an opportunity, having a possibility, having systems set up that you can actually walk them through everything while on the phone with you. to have them to agree to the exact scope, to the exact services on the phone, and even handing you over credit card information for the deposit. That's the streamlining that I'm talking about. Last but not least, outsourcing. I know, you probably giggle right now. Outsourcing. Why is she talking about outsourcing? I'm the person who's being outsourced too. I know outsourcing. Well, let me tell you, it's easier said than done sometimes. It could be fear of how am I going to pay for somebody? Where am I even going to find the right person? Or how can I assure the quality? To more trivial one, what do you even outsource? Do I outsource my stuff? Do I outsource my client's stuff? But then that entails all the legal questions and privacy and so on and so forth. Those are all the details that can be sorted out when you're ready to talk about them and when you're ready to take action on that. But outsourcing is another step that allows you to move from being everything to everyone, working 24/7, to creating the environment when you are actually a CEO of your business, where you can command premium prices for your services, for your expertise, without having to work 24/7. In fact, you can double your revenue, profit margins, and half your working time. How does that sound? Again, my name is Sarah Spiker. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please do let me know. I'm happy to walk you through each and every one of those strategies, compare it to where you are in your business, and help you determine and identify options that you have available to make sure that you can actually not just think about doubling your rates or having your working time or both, but you can actually do it. For more information, visit www.sarahoblakspiker.com, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.